Is that what Shrew sounds like in the cartoon? Like a surfer? Shrew.
Shrew.
He surfs the sands. Hey everyone, welcome back to Crazy Play. This is Pokemon with Soul over here, playing some Pokemon.
What's up, guys? So good to be back playing some Pokemon!
We also have Exos
Exojax.
Yeah, we have Echojax here.
Also known as Celestia de l'Amour.
Oh yeah, did you want to have your name legally changed to Celestia de l'Amour?
It's a pseudonym I came across in a silly book, and it just seems like the greatest pseudonym ever.
Pseudonym.
Pseudonym.
So, I was just going to ask you, can you give us a recap? But to our viewers, basically, they would have seen the previous episode already and don't need a recap. We only need a recap because we haven't played in a couple weeks.
Yeah, go ahead and give Echojax over here a recap for me.
Well, it's just Pokemon. If you played the original Pokemon, we're going through it and we made it to Mount Moon.
I'm double kicking a rat.
What is that, a rodent?
You!
Rodent type?
Okay, so, short recap. We beat Brock. We got through Viridian Forest and we beat Brock. We destroyed all those little children on the way to Mount Moon, and we're...
What was it? The gauntlet of butt-eating children? Or whatever?
Yeah. We braved the gauntlet of butt-eating children. Okay, so next stop, we're going to invade a nerd's personal space, and he's going to ask us which fossil we want. And this is a decision that nobody's really made yet.
I like Kabuto better than Ammonite.
Okay.
Why? Do you prefer the other?
Yeah.
Why?
It's typing. I don't know.
Well, pick whatever you want then.
Okay, no, I mean, Kabutops. It's one of those Pokemon that when you're a kid, you think it's cool because it has
Swords?
swords. kind of like
The other one looks like a nasty hemorrhoid or something.
Hey, it's like a squid.
It's a shelled creature. It's got a face. Doesn't it turn into Amistar?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the big old nasty. Oh, I'm thinking of Cloyster.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never mind. I don't know. Pick whatever you want if we're going to use it on the team if you think it works.
We're probably not going to use either of these.
I just realized Geodude's like Popeye. He's got narrow biceps and triceps, but his forearms are...
Oh, true. And that was a female Geodude. We talked about this in the previous episode, I think. Ronda Rousey.
How do you tell on a Pokemon like that if it's male or female?
There are subtle differences.
Genitalia related?
No!
If you ask my kid, they'll say, "Oh, it's got eyelashes. It must be a girl."
Eyelashes. The defining feature.
See, there's a male Geodude. How do we know?
Well,
It doesn't have eyelashes.
in Red and Blue, there wasn't gender, per se. There was gender for stuff like Nidoran male and Nidoran female.
Well, I knew, like, on those,
Yeah,
there's a
bite.
difference. Bite me! I know there's a difference, but in this,
Goodbye,
in a Pokemon that looks exactly the same, whether it's male or female, they still have Pokemon that are like that on new ones.
Right.
How do people know? Because they don't have any defining colors, noises.
Yeah, like if you went up to this guy and let's say...
I'm just thinking of that Geodude hovering in the air with a big schlong just flopping around below him.
Yeah, you would imagine that.
Ooh, an Onyx.
Ooh, oh.
Am I going to use Water Gun and kill it in one hit?
I thought you were pretending to be a person witnessing that and seeing it flop around and you're like, ooh, an Onyx hanging down.
Yeah, look, it's a Geodude and he's got a baby Onyx in his arms.
Swinging past your knees.
Except Geodude has no knees. He's just got the weenies.
Yeah, who's that Pokemon? It's done.
Use it right now. There's no reason not to.
Okay. So,
Hurry, before it disappears.
yeah, Spearow, right?
No.
We're making a Nidoking right now.
Look at, he just inhaled that stuff. Ow. I inhaled something real.
It's too much. It's too much power for us to handle.
It's getting swole.
Oh.
So
the reason we're doing this is because it has plenty of moves that we're going to use, but
Dang.
if there are any moves that we need to supplement it with,
oink.
TMs. You can just give it TMs.
Yeah, he's good all around.
And now,
He can poison, and he can TM to death, and he got good stats.
yeah. Look at those stats as opposed to this Clefairy stats.
Yeah. When you have the Clefairy, its ability, it just makes you want to have sex with it.
Was it
Infatuate.
infatuation?
You look at it, and you're like, oh, I love it.
It doesn't say infatuates the other Pokemon, it just says infatuates the opponent. So, I mean, is it the trainer that's fallen in love and
It's
wants
like,
to do
oh, I
things?
don't want to battle anymore.
Pokemon can't affect humans except for Mewtwo, I guess.
Too cute.
Or something, I don't know.
What's canon here?
Kanan.
What's
I don't
Konami
know.
code here?
In the cartoon, they do whatever the hell they want.
They can use, like, telepathic abilities and freeze someone in their tracks, but they can't do anything to humans?
Or shock a Rhyhorn to death.
Aim for the horn.
Aim for the horn!
Or Pikachu, the horn.
There's not like a full-on nervous system in that horn.
Yeah, right?
So, what's the deal?
That should be a new game function in Pokemon. You should be able to aim
For specific-
body
Yeah, there
parts.
should be critical points.
Just
No.
blow off body parts?
Yeah. I'm kidding. I think
That'd be fine for an action-oriented Pokemon game, I guess. Like attacking from behind or
I think this guy.
sneak attacking.
I think this guy is a Sandshrew.
If you attack their legs, their speed drops or
And
something.
Clefairy's like $5 foot long.
Yeah, and now it's gonna be no. I'm in love.
That'd be funny. Poison! Poison!
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was gonna get poisoned by attacking you. That'd been funny.
Nope.
Oh, you attacked first. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's his ability made him infatuated.
Yeah, I thought it infatuated at you.
Fat you ate.
All right. Cool. So I think this guy is a Sandshrew. Little kids shouldn't be messing around with grown-ups.
That is a very true statement.
It could be bad news.
Wow, this is full-on pedophilia warning if I ever saw one.
Stranger danger.
Team Rocket grunt.
And it's not him coming onto you, it's just him telling you to be careful.
Yeah.
Like, hey, kiddies, stop messing around with adults.
I just shrugged off that quick attack like it was nothing.
It was nothing.
Get out of here. And give me that Sandshrew. I want to be right. Yeah, I'm right.
Is that what Sandshrew sounds like in the cartoon? Like a surfer? Sandshrew.
Sandshrew.
Sandshrew. He surfs the sands. Look at him, he's an Egyptian pyramid.
Oh, because he's made out of bricks?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh.
Oh.
I took him lightly. Never punished. He's gonna roll up into a ball.
Yeah, he just doesn't care. He's like, I just want to go home.
Should I bite?
Why am I here?
No.
Use a PP
No,
you don't
kill
want to
him.
waste.
I should have enough by the time I get out of this horrid hellhole. Mount Moon.
It's not as bad as Rock Cave.
Rock Tunnel.
Rock Tunnel,
I'm
whatever.
steamed. Let's continue talking to this guy. Pokemon lived here long before people came.
I thought he was going to talk more about adult playing with children.
Me too. I thought he was going to be an ass.
It's funny how he completely changed the subject. Like,
Yeah.
he ran up to you, like, hey, stop playing with adults and stuff. And then after you beat him, he's like, it's funny, Pokemon were here before us.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? You changed the subject much?
I like to think he had this sober tone, like, Pokemon.
More cave herpes.
They lived. Poor Zubat. I don't want to fight any.
Wow.
Nope.
I remember coming up with all sorts of crazy things, like if you run away from a Pokemon, does that increase its chance of encountering?
Oh, man.
And all sorts of different little internal theories I had.
This is one of the most superstitious games ever, and there was, I don't know, a simple superstition, but did you ever hear kids on the when this game first came out, people were convinced that when the animation for a Pokeball closed, when you caught a Pokemon, holding down and pressing B helped you catch Pokemon.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Down and B.
I've heard one. I heard one recently about the DS Pokemon games that when you catch a Pokemon, you have to be extremely quiet because they're afraid the mic would pick you up and like cause the Pokemon to break free or something. You like can't touch your game and you have to be super quiet. I just recently read that because all the since the Pokemon games came out in 3DS recently, they've been releasing a lot of cool Pokemon trivia type stuff.
Okay.
So that was one of the superstitions. Yeah, I've heard them all. You know, pushing the A.
Down and B.
I heard the down and B too. Yeah.
What I used to do is every time the ball wiggled, I'd hit A.
Oh yeah, that's it.
A, and then you throw the ball, and then as soon as it pops open and then closes onto the Pokemon, and it does a little flash or whatever, you hit A.
Oh.
And then every time it wiggled, I'd hit A. I didn't do it because I thought it would work. I just did it because, I don't know, I had issues.
Okay.
Maybe somebody told me when I was in elementary school, like, hey, dude, it totally works. You push these buttons when this happens.
Well, it's just such
100% catch rate.
It's an interesting situation because, yeah.
Master!
In a lot of games, things are very skill-based, but catching Pokemon is up to chance. So, in the back of your mind, you really want something to help you when there's really no help to be had.
Paris is hungry.
Pure luck. So,
Feed me.
alright, so here we go. Hey, stop! I found these fossils, they're both mine!
I imagine this guy being Hal Emmerich for some reason.
Snake, these are my fossils! His name's Miguel.
Gotta watch my caloric intake. You know, watch your nicotine intake.
Ooh!
And yet still, the little girl gives him a cigarette. What are we talking about? I don't want to talk about. Look at that grammar.
I'm gonna try and double kick and fish for crits. Nah, I'm just gonna use peck from now on.
Peck that goop.
Oh no! So it's
Use fireball.
Hadoken.
He's like, "Arr."
Yeah. Alright.
Why isn't he getting poisoned by touching you?
Poison Pokemon can't be poisoned.
You're fuck.
That's why I'm using this Nidoking right now. Because this guy has got some poison types on his. And now that I'm Nidoking, I get to be ground and poison. So you know what, Voltorb? Take these kicks. 1,
Whoa!
2, give me a crit.
Yeah!
Thank you. The Pokeball Pokemon.
It sounded like you said you're welcome.
Welcome. It probably just said Voltorb a lot.
Torb. Yeah.
Yep.
It's like stinky little balloons.
Oh crap. What am
It's
I doing?
funny the Pokemon actually has a skull and crossbones etched into its body.
Yeah,
How did that evolve
that's pretty badass.
on there? How did that get on there?
That's a hardcore Pokemon right there.
Because that's like a human made-up thing.
Maybe
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the same theory as Black Widow's little hourglass. We see it as a thing only
Oh.
because we know that whatever shape it is, it's important to remember that shape.
Perhaps.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with
Okay, I'll
the
share.
physiology of the
You could share some money.
Black Widow.
What if the skull and crossbones is like his intestines and stomach, and you just see him through the skin?
Oh, that's the case with Poliwhirl.
Yeah, all the polys.
Alright, so which fossil did we decide on? This one?
Either doesn't matter.
We're taking the dome fossil.
Is that
Kabutops. Kabutops.
Kabuto and Kabutops. Alright, this is fossil mine.
you should bet? Like, all right, double or nothing. I beat you.
Oh yeah. You want to go again?
You want some? I want. Ow! I want some.
You okay? So in Pokemon Yellow, this is where you fight Team Rocket for the first time.
Yeah, I thought that like he got attacked by Team Rocket and you help, and that's why he's like, okay, I'll share. Is that not how it works?
No, they just show up out of nowhere, and it's right when you try and leave too. So boop, and then they show up, and it's Jesse James and Meowth, and they're ready for a battle. They want your Pikachu.
Ah, we made it out.
Man, fresh air, no Zubats.
No more cave herpes.
This is probably a good point to end it.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Yeah, they're just like, hey,
One wants the kicks, one wants the punches.
yeah.
Oh, so we're gonna save this for next episode?
Yep, I was hoping to get out of Mount Moon, so we can now commence the episode making of another.
Okay. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Mining beam.
Alright, what you got for me? Substance. Ooh,
You
I need that.
It's like they know you need it. Great. Very,
Alright.
very good.
What'd you find me? Is it in the middle of this? Thanks.
Alright.
Well, I
So,
didn't. I gotta
wop.
I don't see nothing.
Yeah. So, as we're just